One thing that's very important to barbecue that's never really mentioned in true detail is how you actually put flavor into the meat. How they always say it's smoking or barbecuing, but how you actually put in the flavor of what you're using to the fuel source, how the flavor is it's getting transported from burning and combustion to the meat itself. So today I thought I'd just show you guys exactly what we use here, and of course you can take away whatever you guys want. But so again, too is I mean, first off, if you have your own garage, get a rack, because you're going to be getting a lot of different types of fuel and types of wood to use. So first things first, either are you going to be grilling or are you going to be smoking or barbecuing? That's the first breaking point per se you want to actually have. So if we're going to be grilling, we like to use briquettes. Normally, Kingsford is really good. We just started using Royal Oak here recently. Again, no one's paying me to say this. This is just again what I use. Royal Oak, the briquettes burn really hot, seem to do really well. Obviously, Kingsford, it's known around the world. They have really good stuff. So if you want to use that, you're more than welcome to. And we use briquettes because they provide a stable, consistent temperature in a relatively small area or big area too, depending upon how many briquettes you're actually using. Versus lump charcoal, I mean, all different sizes of lump charcoal. The consistency isn't there that you want for grilling. That for smoking doesn't matter too much because it's all combined and going into the smoking chamber. So if you're grilling, briquettes are fine. So for smoking too, I mean, you can use briquettes. And then also another breaking point there, between what you guys want to do is depends on the actual smoker you have. If you have like say a Weber Smoky Mountain, briquettes might be perfect because you have that consistent, stable temperature. But for me and my offset, the briquettes, they work and they give me consistent temperatures, but the ash buildup is just so high and so much, it's not very effective for us. So we use lump charcoal. There's all different types of lump charcoal. Not all of them are created equal. I think it's nakedwiz.com. It's a really great website that I go to get rundowns of charcoal and what's the best charcoal to use, or what's not the best charcoal to use, more likely. Right now we're using Royal Oak lump hardwood charcoal. It's really good stuff. It's the highest stuff I've seen in the area. And then actually some stuff down here. So you can see this here. It's a real Montana natural lump charcoal. It's made in Montana. It's rated really high. It's rated really high on that website, nakedwiz.com. It's a 20-pound box. It's a little more expensive. It's $25 for a 20-pound box. I actually haven't used it yet. When I do use it, I will show you guys how it works. So then that's the charcoal itself. You're more than welcome to just use that just for smoking, for barbecuing, anything you want. If you want to do more than that, and add more flavor, you can use wood, and each wood is obviously different. So types of wood too. There's so down here we got some apple logs that we use for a smoke. Now this is obviously different than let's say little small hickory chips. Each one's different. Each one's used in a different way. Look on the back of the hickory chips. I mean, you can instead of putting them like in a little aluminum foil and cover that up, and then poke a couple holes in it and put that right on the grill itself. That's not what we're doing here. If we want to do something, we want to do it all in the smoking chamber. That's not how we do stuff. So let's say you're doing like a Weber Smoky Mountain, or again with an offset too. What you can do is you can dunk these in water, because smoking chips, I mean, these things are really small. You put them in water and it takes them longer to burn. So while you're getting like the chip is burning, you're getting a lot more smoke, a lot more cooking flavor out of the chip than you normally would if you weren't using water. Otherwise, they'd burn up really quickly, and you would get no actual flavor to go onto the meat itself. So that's hickory chips. We don't use them, but they are available. I got this bag just for this video, just to show you guys. So if you guys want some back, just let me know. Again, some more Jack Daniels hickory chips too. And these, if we're looking for like a different, maybe a different flavor profile for the Jack Daniels chips, we might use these, but not that often. So then moving right along. So what we use normally is the chunks of wood. Well, you saw down there the apple logs. We'll more than likely cut those up when we're smoking them. Or again, if you want a nice log smoke, we might throw a couple logs on there too. Also depends. With logs, it's really hard for my smoker to get a stable temperature. Again, all smokers are different. So you might, if you have a better smoker or something like that, you might find it's really easy to keep a stable temperature with logs versus anything else. But for me, I like to use just chunks of hickory. Some people like to soak them in water. I haven't found the need to do it myself. Again, every smoker is different. Every person who smokes is different too. So I mean, I don't do it. I mean, I'm not saying you have to do it, don't have to do it, anything like that. But and then again, you want different types of chunks of wood. They will last in your firebox a whole lot longer than the chips, and you can get those going for, I mean, one chunk can last for a couple hours versus a couple seconds really for those chips. So here we have hickory chips. I mean, you can buy all sorts of different kinds. And here we have some mesquite, some pecan. We got some cherry. Over there we got some apple. We don't use apple because we got the apple logs from a friend in town. But then again, that's all different too. So then again, the sizes of lump matters too, because obviously if you have smaller sizes of lump charcoal, of wood logs versus wood chunks versus chips, you're gonna get a different type of cook. You want that smoldering log in there, smoldering chunk in there. That's what's gonna give you the good type of smoke you want for cooking on. Chips don't do that when you use them in the manner that I would use them. They don't work because they're just small chips. That about does it for us today. Again, this is just what we use. I'm not saying you have to do that or not. We have used some Royal Oak. Sorry, we're using Royal Oak now. We have used Frontier lump charcoal. We have used Cowboy lump charcoal. There's not that much here to choose from, but we have really found the Royal Oak is the better one to go for. Probably post a review of the lump charcoal when we do that. But thank you everybody. So thanks for watching, and feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. Have a good day.